Hi, cherished viewers of Mission and Ministry Sylvester. You are welcome to my session that is coming from the very camp of Mission and Ministries Sylvester Studio. And here we are in Accra, GH. Accra, where we also decode and say that is the Archangel Ra, the Arch Ra, the Archangel Ra. So if the wrath of the Lord is not known to you, this is where you should know it. Wherever the Lord places his flag, there what you don't expect takes place. Now, we would like to also say that we are going to be talking about myself today, which is very, very important and playing a crucial role. And the role is talking about numbers and figures that actually we can talk of as a 24, because 2024 we had 36, which 10 the number 6. That is 3 score 6. And that's what we are also talking about as today marks that very day, the same 24 again. So the 24th of January had also brought another time difference, which has added or yielded yet another what? Righteousness seed. And that seed we also grab in our conference, and that is what is here. So seeing the number 37625 have a great significant role to play. And I'm also trying to make sure that we get it as a spirit and the archangel descended, so that it brings about healing. So healing is this, that the Lord has also rained into us, that we cannot rain something else other than what the Lord is showing. This is my real look today, and I'm really looking like this. So whoever see it or trying to say he see another person, that's not me. I'm always here on my channel, at least doing something very important, something that will profit a day, that we're not talking about age turning and celebrating birthdays, but birthday is this. That we want to say, oh, we have a teaching. So whenever we grab any understanding or knowledge, or that our own comes actually with knowledge that leads to everlasting level of power, or to enlarge or broaden your spectrum of what capacity storage for what life. That is the energy you store in you that replaces something weaker. Thank you. So let's actually delve into a section that play a most significant role today. If you are also one of them, coming out without fault, and we'll go take one thing here, and we're taking a live presentation also from what the internet, having to see what the number 37 means. What we say is the number 37 or 37. And in this country, we have 37 military hospitals, which is GH Accra or Gold Coast, whatever you name it. I said we don't pray, we cannot place an idol over a prince, or the crown on my head is not an idol worshiper, not a sorcerer, not a liar. Here it is, that 37 is a prime number, as a sexy prime. How we can see all these numbers, that if I use my own language, sexy talk, it means it's my own number, it's my own thing, it means I achieve it. So I can talk about things that relate to us, sexy things or love. That myself. And the prime actually what? Represent the complete state of life. That is making it perfect and perfect. I want to honor the Lord in the spirit and in the flesh for his light. Light, as we had to say, over the past few hours, we want to document it that I had to only utter a word with a lighting. And during the evenings of the eve, then we saw lighting truly in the west, reflecting and flashing the whole universe. Who can mention such names and the Lord will do this? I have not witnessed this in any man before. Yet you will see it on the screen. Then they will try to form it as art. Here we got a real art. Mention it and we see it. So that this 37, it says what? And a Padovan or a Padovan prime. 37 is the first irregular prime with irregularity index of 1. Now, how do you get 1? There we say that this world can go and spin so many things from a spot. So from 0 spinning itself as disco, turning to another number. Turning and working out itself like saving myself, then the S, myself, or the shiny one, also turning to what? Another digit. That is how the Lord make and the light in it is. So knowledge that leads to everlasting life is that which you didn't know. Until my day like this comes, then you get to know what it is. You cannot turn a number without knowing what the spirit or the angel is saying. And this thing comes by the simplest way that I want to say it is. So here it is, that 1 plus 0 is on and off. Now we say, how do you get 1? 3 plus 7. Actually, it's 10. And they tell you in the world that the numbers start with 0 up to 9. Now, this is how the world is configured. That any other number that will vibrate 9 should be, you want to say 10. How you begin it? With 0. When the 0 comes to that place, they say, oh, we made this number and that number and we got this number. So it's this number we want to say is reality. So that's how they got 1. So the index number 1 is right here. That is not for anybody that they probably the church or prophet say that they say is great. In their God. We are talking about myself, not a God that we worship. We don't worship any God. Why did you say him that you worship? You can't be a liar. We are talking about prime. So when you go and talk about prime, you are not ready to say it. It's somebody's certificate, somebody's age, somebody's work. That you cannot talk about numbers without knowing what you're saying. Except you were given, you cannot mention it. So you see that 1. This 1 should result not because you are president. It's not yours. Of course, this age does not make you a president. The number 1 is for myself that I told you. That even to know this 37, as we see it in this, that I'm the one born of militia, military, and the commandos. That is angels. And we say that you cannot doubt it. In numerology, everything. That is how they get the things, they get working. So that we got 1, not because you are a president or a politician. No. This hasn't got to do anything with it in our age. That they say you should look for your master. And you don't know him. And you claim the Lord has spoken to you. I don't think it's a part of it, but the thing is working. Let's say that. Now, it says 37 is the smallest non-super singular prime in moonshine theory. So moonshine theory is actually another section or kingdom that you should learn. Even if it's not about you. Today, it says that in the book of Daniel that for knowledge shall increase. What will increase the knowledge? Things that we see, visions, or things that we create shall be the result of what? Knowledge increase. It means you know it. You've added 1 more to maybe what you knew the past few hours. That is what they say is knowledge. That is the definition. To knowledge means you know it. To acknowledge means you have witnessed it and you've been given. That you want to say you receive it. You have really obtained that, you are really testifying. So this is what it is. So that you said what? Moonshine theory. So I'm the only one who can talk about what? Moonshine theory. And it says what? 37 is also an MF because it remains prime when its decades are reversed. How does it reverse? Look at it. When you count from 7, 6, 5, 4, you get to 3. Then you see that in the place of what? 3 is 3. And these numbers are my numbers, showing that it cannot be anybody who just turned age, this or that. Now look at it. When we talk of 7 in perfection. So perfection again. How? This 7, 7, 7. 3 times. How? Multiply 3 times 7. You will get simply 7 in 3 places. That's what they say. 7 multiplying itself 3 times. Then 777. That's what it is. Now let's move up quickly for a different vibration. Thank you, the Spirit of the Lord, for every good. And what do we say is the power of what? 7. Or they simply want to tell you, what is the power of the number 37? Look at me, I attain it. So they want to ask you, or for you to know that, even if you don't know, they are showing you now. You realize that this is not something new they just posted today. This has been over time. When? 2015. That's when I was working as a manager. So look at myself in position at the same time this thing was published on the internet or the database. Look at it right there. But today is the day we need it, and you see it. So he said, what is the power of the number 37? And he says, when you work that out, the answer is 777. How we get it? That you got to say you multiply 3 times 7, you got just 21. That is why they say 7 times 3 will be what? 21. Do you say it now? So the number is just telling you in every place, whichever way you pass it, you're still going to have it. Minus every word. Only perfecting the works. That you want to say that a spirit says it, then we say the excellence here. So it says what? 777. That is perfection how many times? Love how many times? That you cannot say anybody can carry. And he said, you might also what? Have what? Written 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. I look at it times 37. Then we have 777. You see how we work out things. So when you have educate or Ghana education or GH education or the word education, then you minus that name, Ghana there. And you take the knowledge and build on the knowledge with the knowledge. Because we tell you, what they tell us that name is not true. My crown is not an idol. Who exalt me? It's myself, Holy Virgin, Angel, my birth, January, my birth, Sunday, my birth, midnight, the star, morning. You want to say the day star, the shining one. And it said, and that's the power of 37. And you didn't show this. And you want to say that you are the one they prophesied to. Thank you. It's working. And then we take yet another number here. As we look at the magical number 7. He said, and the working memory capacity. Look at it. Look at it very well. He said, the number of chunks a human can recall immediately after presentation depends on the category of chunks used. And that is what? Span is what? Around 7 for digits. And then he said, around 6 for letters. And around 5 for words. This is just saying it in display. And even on what? On features of the chunk within a category. And you see the number. Tell you the capacity or storage of things. The volume of something. That is what we say. Nobody's teaching you because you are not the angel. And we look at this name right there, the ALEA, ALEA. And in the Bible you have what? Eliyahu. Which you have to say, in the language English, they say, oh, early in this time or early at that time. They are telling you. The language you want to say somebody pronounced on the cross or the suffering, they are speaking it with their mouth. Early, early. Then they'll tell you, what is this name? That is the white people calling the name of their Lord. And even if they don't know it, now it is. Who brought it? Because he said, until this day comes. Nobody's able to tell you what it means. And it says what? Now look at what it says, the early. Now it says what? Elia. Check it here. So the Elia, he said, according to the early, whatever gathering that he said of the fathers, the 37 is a symbol of what he says is what? The anointed person. The Lord himself. Do you not see that number, the meaning? Just telling you straight away. What he didn't know. Elia. Elia or Eli, Eli. The same word is right there. And he said what? According to what? The gematria or the gematria, the numerical value for the words is what? The pillar standing, the word I or the I one standing, and then AM, the M. And he said is 37. How we get it? That number alone, they say is 37. Now who is the one? Who is that telling you what it means here? They said that the word the word I AM is 37. That word alone is 37. As is what? As is Elia. Thank you. As is what? Elia or Elia. Which is what? He said, which means word of the God of the Spirit or the Spirit of the dominion or the generation. Or the generation space, this dominion or dimension or the division. And he said 37 is also the numerical value of the what name Abel. Then they want to tell you, why are these things working? Then you witness it. Abel is right there. Do you not see it? Are we to be led by something that you don't know? Then we get it. Live, as you cannot say the Lord is a liar. You can do that. Then let's look at one word here. And it says what? This same word, ALEA or AELA or AELA or Elia, it says what? A version of ALEA or AELA. It says what? This Arabic moniker is typically given to girls. How we say it says moniker? It means that they are trying to what? Mimic the name to another form. That's it. And it says what? Making sure, even with this name right there, is the VIP of every room. And he said early signifies high status. So nobody can have my birth to be his what? A certificate given to you. Then unless I approve of you, if nature agree, let us see if you are the one who came to work out your day and it can prove on your document. And he said, well, it is a high status, lofty of what? Lofty and sublime. And he said what? Living in luxury with the respect of others. Who are the others? The star, the other shining ones. The other shining ones. No other name. Nobody have a name like this. The T and S on it is showing the three. That is a three. And it says what? Living in luxury what? Living in luxury with the respect of others. Who are the others? The other stars, the other shining ones. That I'm the seventh one. I'm the seventh if they came looking for. And it said that your little one could not ask for more. This is just right there. How do you get to all this? If the Lord says it's true, the Bible cannot tell you the truth, except the one who came to work out. It means there's what? Except the one who came to redeem the time. So this is the time who redeem it. Not that you just grow and you grow. And then you want to grow and you spoil yourself and defile it. And look at it, said the definition for early or ALEA or early is a Latin word that means a game of chance or the possibility of winning or losing something in a contract. So some truly of a contract 4 years or 8 years, that is a contract of time. But I won't lose it because it's my own thing forever. Once I decode it and place it, you will see it, that it was not just age attained. It is telling you what the Lord says you know. And it refers to what? Situations where the outcome is uncertain and depends on luck or probability. For example, it said rolling a dice or playing a slot machine are both examples of early or ALEA or ALEA or ALEA. How do you just turn birthday without the knowledge of what you are? Then the Lord says, to the wise ones, they will calculate it and know it, and who they are will be showing. Am I talking about you or myself? They say, what happens also on 2025 January? Then we are talking about the 6 other stars that we are saying. Can't you see it here? That they mentioned, they say, and for others. Who are the other 6? Who are the other stars? That is 2025 in this January. We will have what? A star arranged in 6 order or 7. And the thing is right here, planet. Which you want to say, are even named. They mention it. Are you one of them? Are you one of those stars arranged? So that if you are not a part of us, they say it's not for little things like you just say. It's not for your day. We are talking about who created and who created. So he said, the date 25th, January 2025, is considered a cosmic gateway for manifestation. Is it talking about myself or you? So we are not saying in hope. We are saying it's about myself. And it says what? It's unique numerologically or numerological and astrological significance aligns our intentions with what? With universal forces. Do we get it? Or we are joking? So this is for learning that you cannot count one and know not what one is saying. We are not here to be joking. Now listen here, one thing more. He said that then what? I even asked, he said, how often those 6 planets arrange or align? And he said, as long as they are on the same side of the sun. Is it not talking about myself? The sun right there. As the earth. And are we not living on earth? Is the Lord you are talking about a sun? Is the Lord you are talking about a flesh on earth? That you want to talk about, if you are a testimony of this or a soul, then you must be living in flesh. And he said, a few planets will frequently also align, and they want to say alien, all this alignment, all these things they are saying. You will never know it as they talk to you. It's a mystery. When it's real, then you see the reality. So who make it known to you? And he says what? Then planets would what? Frequently arrange. He said, however, 6 planets aligning or arranging is extremely uncommon. So it's uncommon. It's not a common sense. And it's not happening in the Bible unless the time comes with us. So the one who comes with it, if I'm the one who angels are with, all the other angels, then we see it work. How we came to work out. That the Lord's work is with us. And he says what? And 7 planets aligning is even what? Less common. So to see 6 is uncommon. And to see 7 is less uncommon. It means that that one is far from reaching you as you're hearing even about 6. Who is my predecessor? Is it not my age? 6, the 36. And I'm in my 7, telling you my own 6. Where are the other 6 angels? This is where you cannot say in the name of your God, in the name of your God and Son. It's not about you. It's about nature and the spirit and the one it is said to have taken place about. This is not what you agree with or disagree with. You are not with the white people. So it's not about you. It's about myself and the ones watching and obeying. Thank you very much. As the Lord had been faithful to this age, 37, we now see it in the country. And the other stars or angels, they are also with us. You are thinking something else. And the rulers are with us. Thank you very much. This is not a day to play with or joke with. So that when I told you the SUN, what did I say? The shining one. The shining one. Or the shining star through the universe. And to what? Nations or nature. That is the SUN. You don't know what it is because you are not born. Even when they are born, they don't know what it is. And you see it, the tree of life, bearing fruit. Every day we say it. So that when you say genius, you don't know whose word you borrow. You want to say it's genius. But what does it mean to say genius? When a scientist says genius, you think he's talking about you. It's about the Lord who made it. Even he himself, if he doesn't know, he's just borrowing the word. And do I have the 6 planets right here? So where is the 7th? Then myself, who you are looking for, is uncommon. Because I'm not on your path. And I was not born from your tribes. Yet my own are called by my name. So if I will turn this number today, then the white people will tell you, is it in your month of birth or your day of birth? Then from this day, you will see the 26th as Saturday again, which will probably be what? Tomorrow. What do we say is tomorrow? Tomorrow actually is the 26th. That is 25th, which will have what? The planet 6. That is what I'm saying. You know that is the code. So that the 6 will what? Will come with what? 5. Then you count from 25. Then you see what? 6. Then you see what? 7. Then you see all these things are arranged or aligned. And you are saying you are looking for him. And you say it is you that is written about. It's never you. It's about somebody special. Thank you so much. I'll end the broadcast right here, as you cannot doubt it. This is about the Lord in truth.